Yo guys, what is going on? It is xckj here today, bringing to you guys another BA video. Only today we're not playing combo BA, we are playing trap BA. So basically here we'll just run down the list that I have really quickly, what I wish I could change. It is a little bit budget, but there are a couple more combos that once I'm able to get enough ultra rares, I definitely want to throw in, and it is worth it. And then there's some ultra rares I feel like aren't worth it. So let's talk about it quick, and then we'll just run through it. So we've got the 2 backjack, because backjack is incredible. We've got the 2 tour guide. To be completely honest, you only really need 2 tour guide. 3 just kind of is, I have 3 literally crafted. I just don't like 3 tour guide in this build because we want to just put like a Beatrice on board. If we could get the full combo, that's awesome, but we legit don't need it, because if we can't get the full combo, it's because we have a bunch of traps behind our Beatrice, which is really strong. And honestly, sometimes normal summoning a tour guide and then it just gets negated and it just feels super bad. So we only want 2 because we don't want to see it that much. All right, anyway, moving on, we have 3 Skarm, 3 Graph, 2 Seer. This is basically because I like seeing all of these cards. I don't like seeing Seer in my hand, because Seer in my hand means the combos are weird and we're not playing Gravity Controller or whatever the heck his name is in order to get the Seer combo to work, so we only run 2 Seer. We have 1 Alich, 1 Calcab, 3 Farfa. This could be 2, but I'm running 3 because I like 3. It comes up for me a lot. I seem to run through them quickly. 1 Libic, 3 Rhino, because it is my favorite card to discard in this deck, and we are discarding a lot since we are not playing strikes. We have the 1 Barbar. We have 3 Torrential, 1 Phoenix Wing Blast, 3 Fiend Griefing. This is like a staple. Definitely would recommend running 3. 3 Dino Miscus. Also, this Phoenix Wing Blast could be a Karma Cut, but honestly, I kind of like Wing Blast. The fact that it puts it back on top of their deck, they're not getting any advantage. Like, they're going to draw it again, and now I like it a lot. Even though it doesn't, like, get rid of the card permanently, like, I like it a lot, to be completely honest. Just forcing them to draw it again. It kind of locks them a little bit. We're playing the 1 Judgment because we got it for free, basically, when we ended up buying that 1 pack. You know, everybody's got 1 Judgment, basically. We've got the 3 Divine Wrath because we are not playing Strike. And honestly, sometimes Divine Wrath is even better than Strike, but it is a normal card, so it's really cheap to craft. So definitely recommend trying this out. We've got the 1 Imperial Order and the 3 Skill Drain, as they are only secret rares, and we're playing Acid Golem to be able to just like literally play Skill Drain Beatdown. Moving on to the extra deck, we have 1 Dante, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Fortune Tune, 2 Dante because that's the heart and soul of the deck. We have 1, I never end up making my Bamboozling Gossip Shadow. I never really end up making him, but he is in there. I probably would cut him for my Trisbania, which is what I would really love to put in. I'll show you what that is in a second. We've got our 1 Downer Magician, our 2 Beatrice. 2 Beatrice does come up. I like it a lot. 1 Divine Arsenal Zeus. We have 1 Cherubini, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 IP, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, and 1 Access Code Talker. So if I could cut anything, I would cut the Acid Dude for Trisbania, which is this card right here. Let me move this over so you guys could read this. Alright, so basically here, if a monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, banish as many of those monsters as possible. Also, as many spell and traps on the field as possible, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each of the cards banished by this effect. So basically, when you do your original combo of like IP Masquerena, Beatrice, right? And then all of a sudden you play Eldritch. They set 5 cards against you. You go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 1 IP, Chainlink 2 Masquerena, sorry, what am I saying? Chainlink 1 IP Masquerena, Chainlink 2 Beatrice. Beatrice gets to send something, IP Resolve, summoning out Trisbania. Beatrice, you sent the Graph. Graph effect is going to trigger summoning out the Seer. Seer is going to summon under Trisbania, instantly die. Trisbania is going to trigger, nuking all 5 of their set back row, and then you're going to summon back your Dante and Trisbania. Now it's your turn. They pass up to you. You just go access code for 5,300, and as long as you can summon something else out, you legit win the game. Congratulations. Like, or you could go Boral Sword, normal summon the Seer that you get back off the Dante, do Dante, summon that out, make a Beatrice, and then Boral Sword attack, Beatrice attack, turn Beatrice to defense, Boral Sword attack again. Boom, you got game right there. Anyway, we're not playing Boral Sword in this list, but you know, that would be something I would consider doing if I did have the Trisbania, which I don't have, just to OTK Eldritch and get quick wins. But, yeah, this is a list. Let's hop into some games. Alright, guys, first game here. We draw a decent hand. We're going to have the combo, but unfortunately, we are going second. So they're going to open up not that great. Just Nurse, Dragon Maid, and then 2 set back row. So we've got the 2 Skill Drain, the Divine Wrath. We're just going to try to, like, do our combo. Well, you'll see what we're going to do. We're going to go into Phoenix. I think we go into Phoenix here. Oh, well, of course, you know, we go into Dante first. Dante, Detach, Graph. So we're basically doing the combo, see what we can get the mill. We did end up hitting the Rhino Warrior, so I'm thinking, oh, that is great. We're going to send a Cal Cab and try to bounce one of those back row back up to their hand, because I'm scared of back row against Dragon Maid. We bounce that, and then we're going to just go right into a Phoenix here. Honestly, re-looking at this, I feel like I could have wrapped up this game a little bit faster than I did, but that's fine. So we're going to send this. Here, I realized I should have just made Unicorn and shuffled that back, but it's fine. We end up sending this to the grave. They let this whole entire chain resolve. Yeah, here, like, honestly, we might have just gone, like, straight into Unicorn. You know what? Maybe I do like this play better than I ended up doing. It's not like I'm going to have game anyway. So this gives me some follow-up. But honestly, what I should have done is kept the Dragon Maid alive and just killed it. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of felt like this just wasn't going to let it do anything. I was scared of their hand. They have the Twister, which I should have been scared of their hand because, look, they had this. So he activates Fallen Valbaz. I'm like, all right, well, this is going to get fused away. Let's chain Beatrice. Chain the Beatrice. Send the Calcab and the Don. Calcab and the Dante. We're just like, okay, we're just going to stay alive here. He goes into the Titan Dragon, which I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks, to be honest. We get the Seer back, and then Rhino is going to send, I believe... Sorry, I don't know if you guys, like, can't see the grave here. Let me move my camera up a little bit more. So we're just going to use Farfa to banish Titanclad till the end phase, because I was like, yeah, I want to keep this Nightmare Phoenix. This is going to help us link climb. And then we top tech the Tour Guide, which is what we want to see, to be completely honest. And now we go turn these two into our Nightmare Unicorn. If we didn't have this, it would have been fine, honestly. Like, we still are able to get a ton of advantage on them, and plus a skill drain set. So we're just going to keep on climbing here. I unfortunately forget that Dragon Maid has, like, the trap chamber has a second effect. Or tidying, sorry. Has a second effect, so I kind of screwed myself there a little bit. That's fine. They don't really get any advantage off of it, really, to be honest. The Farfa's going to die. We're just going to send that, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to attack for game. And then I realized, oh, yeah, tidying has another effect. Forgot about that. It's fine, whatever. We'll just kill this and then attack with Dante. Now we're going to make a Zeus. We go Zeus, set the skill drain, and pass. So I'm like, honestly, we know for sure that this Zeus is, like, going to resolve because we have skill drain set up behind it. So we just activate Zeus. They try to negate it with a monster, flip skill drain, boom, nuke the whole board. I'm happy with where we're sitting right now. Plus, we have a 58,300 body and a 3,000 body. He top decks a Prosperity, which is like, whatever. Let's see what he adds. And he is going to add the hospital or whatever the heck it's called. Hospitality. Which just summons this back out and foolishes something. And then he just makes a silly little play here. He goes into the seal, right? Which is good. Like, this is a decent play. I get it. I mean, it's not going to win you the game. Like, you lose already here. But he lets me go all the way to my main phase. And now I have, like, I just activate access code and you can't chain to that, dude. What are you going to do? We just attack for game. So that is the first game. It wasn't really anything. We definitely had control of that game the entire time. And it never felt like it was slipped out of our hands. All right, guys. Coming into our second replay here. And just turn down the game a little bit. All right, there we go. Second replay here. We open pretty good. Torrential Tribute and a Dino-Miscus. I love that. We don't open up full combo, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll try to hit that graph on the Dante Mills, see if we can get it. And we did not end up hitting it. So, whatever. That's fine. We just ended up sending 2 of our Farfa. And at this time, I'm only playing 2 Farfa in the list. And it really hurts a ton. And also, I'm only playing one tour guide in this list also. So I end up adding the Graph here because I'm like, all right, Graph gives me a lot of value with the discard off of Dino-Miscus, and that's why I didn't search tour guide. So he's going through his entire Tri-Brigade plays, which, like, I'm fine with Tri-Brigade plays. They have 2 summons. 2 summons to try to get stuff to go. One with their normal summon, one with their extender on Karas. And I'm like, I could deal with 2 summons. So the first thing we're going to do here is summon this out. Dante is going to add back the Seer, and then Seer is going to summon back the... Wait, did we actually... Oh, we weren't even going to do anything. Okay, that's fine still. But they end up having the Called by the Grave for it, which actually kind of hurt us a decent amount. Like, I was like, yo, that kind of sucks. And then here, I'm literally thinking, all right, I don't really care. I'm just going to let, like, this guy climb into whatever he wants. He does Trident target Beatrice, and I'm like, honestly, I'm okay with that. I get... Gay Dante, and Gay Dante is cracked. We just use Gay Dante effect because why not? We're going to get proc Graph here and be able to draw a card, and I like drawing. He's going to use his special summon here, so I'm like, all right, special summon, we're definitely getting rid of that. Now all he's threatening is a Zeus. So, summon out Skarm because we know we're going to be using Torrential Tribute on this turn. We change the order of the top of our stuff, and he has the Cosmic, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. The Cosmic, like, came in super clutch. So now we have no more interactions with him other than our Backjack. So he's just going to do his entire combo here, you know. Chalk and I, Tiger Mortar, all that into Borbo. And then Borbo is going to attack directly. And I'm like, yep, really can't do much about that. And then Borbo into Zeus for double pop. So all I have to play into is 2 pops with Zeus. We're going to use Backjack effect here. He is going to chain the Zeus. I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. But whatever, it's fine. Backjack's going to send the Alich, which I had stacked on top. I kind of was just going to try to force it if he didn't chain there, or he was going to let us pass our turn. So either way, I was kind of fine with it because I might get a chance to proc our Gay Dante again, but we didn't get it. And then, oh, also I knew, like, what's it called? Oh yeah, I added the tour guide off the Skarm because I knew, like, he's going to try to pop, but he decided not to pop there. Honestly, it would have been kind of good if he popped there, but he's just letting us kind of get some advantage here. We only milled for 1 because I didn't want to hit... Like, we didn't need to hit certain things. We had, like, full everything that I wanted. Seer is going to trigger, and I forgot about Called by the Grave. Dude, I always forget that Called by the Grave follows. But it doesn't matter. We set the Dino-Miscus, and he's literally just got this. We're going to just get rid of this Nerval. He's out of summons. We're going to chain the Dino-Miscus in the grave in order to put 2 bodies out on the field. Oh yeah, Zeus has no more pops. I forgot about that. Wait, when did he use the other one? I missed it. It's okay. Alright, so anyway, we got the 2 bodies on the board. He's going to attack into this, which is completely fine. I'd prefer him to attack into that over our Dante. But he didn't want us to get the Dante to add back. Like, he's scared of Seer. So, fair. We have Fiend Griefing. We really can't do anything here. And he's, like, scared. Really, really scared to hit this. He's got the Cosmic again, so we're just going to chain Fiend Griefing. Might as well get some advantage off of it. And this is where that second tour guide would have just come in super clutch, but we just don't have it. But honestly, it's fine. We got the tour guide in the list now. We add the Graph to our hand, because Graph is like, it's good, you know, helps us get to combo. I'm going to link these 2 into, what do I make here, Cherubini? No, an IP Masquerena. Pretty good. Oh, yeah, I can't make Cherubini. He's a rank. Never mind. Just kidding. Graph Dante is going to trigger. Yep. Summon out Libic. Add the Seer to our hand. Libic's going to trigger to now summon out the Seer. We're going to use these 2, link them into Unicorn. And we are also going to get... Okay, we're going to shuffle back the back row. I'm scared of back row. And plus, we'd rather send it that way than anywhere else. And now we're going to go into our access code. Honestly, we would have been super unlucky if they had Revolt set there, but luckily they didn't, so We win, I guess. I'm still kind of curious about what the back row even was. We get a ton of advantage here. Follow up for next turn, a ton of attack, and yeah. We're just going to use this effect to get in for 5,300 damage, because why not? Like, we could have just attacked over, but literally there's no reason not to send it to Grave first. Main phase 1, he has a normal summon, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no, not the normal summon. So he's going to banish this. Battle phase, he's going to hit us. And watch this. We get the cheesiest win that you could possibly imagine, dude. I love it. Look at this. Top deck the Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Special summon out the Seer. Go into our boy. Acid Golem. And attack into the Fractal for game. Honestly, such a cheesy win, but you know what? We had advantage that entire time. Like, he had the normal summon there. He like knew the risk behind it, and we just ended up having it. Even if we didn't have it there though, setting Seer, being able to just like keep on turning the Seer and the Dante and looping them, like what is he gonna do? Like, he's gonna have trouble because we would have drawn into like a trap or something like that if it wasn't another name. So anyway, there we go. We got the win. Super fun. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys did think of this video. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Until then, peace.